together and watch the game last night?
Yeah, we flew here, so we missed the first period and then got back, watched the rest of it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it was exciting. It was like your classic World Junior game, so it was a lot of fun to. And I think anytime that tournament comes on, I'm sure as most Canadians do, they watch it and they like myself. I mean, I remember going around for Christmas time and planning your vacations around it. So it's exciting. I think those are the kind of games you want to watch where they're close and you see Canada come out on top.
You get into that part of the tournament and it changes because it's elimination.
Yeah.
Kind of the first time you face it as a team.
Yeah.
So that moment where you really feel that pressure and to see Bedard do what he did the first time they're facing that, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and you can almost feel it coming. I mean, the amount of chances he had before even the goal. So, he's one of those players you turn on the TV to watch, right? He's that explosive. He's that dangerous. Every time he gets the puck, you can just see the fans getting on their feet. So, it's been really enjoyable to watch. It's like I said, it's one of those tournaments you can't miss.
What do you think of that goal specifically? Just your reaction and then seeing the replay?
I think you're just immediately wow, the hands, the poise. He's quite the player. So I'm looking forward to the U.S. game.
In fact, he's a Regina Pat. That makes it even better for you.
Yeah, for sure. I've ever since they won the draft to get him, and I knew he was coming out as an exceptional status player, which I think had never happened in WHL history. So I was pretty happy. I mean, being from Regina, playing there, it's good. I mean, if I was a kid, I remember being a kid in Regina, and I went to a lot of Pats games, and if I had the chance to go, if I was there now and being a kid and go to watch him, I'd be there every game just to get a glimpse of him. So it's kind of neat the pass for sure.
They didn't trade you at the deadline either when you played in Regina.
No.
There's talk here. I don't care how much we can get. We're not trading.
Yeah.
You look back at those days and think, I could have got traded to it.
Yeah. There was definitely a lot of talk that I might. I can't comment on one, or even I can't even really tell you what happened. I was too young at the time to know what was going on behind the scenes, and I'm sure he's feeling the same thing. So. I enjoyed my time in Regina. I think for me it was playing in my hometown was pretty special. The team I grew up watching, and it worked out in the end that I got to go play World Championships after too. So there's always pros and cons to both situations.
So they obviously last night had the lead, slipped away, a lot of tension. You played in that game where you tied it late. Like how aware are you of the whole vibe in the building and the Canadian fans and the tension and the stress?
I mean, you're aware. I think anytime you put the Maple Leaf on, especially in that tournament where it's kind of the biggest stage at that time, there's a lot of pressure that goes with that. So it's nerve-wracking. Those games are fun to be a part of when things are on the line. And I mean, the round robin is what it is. And sometimes you're playing some weaker teams that you're beating up on. But once you get into the games where they're elimination and like I said, things are on the line, it gets fun. So it was great to see him and great to see Team Canada come out on top.
Well, this is a lot of this team because you guys maybe the last 12 games haven't gone.
This game.
Maybe the last dozen games or so don't match the first 30 or so. Like, how do you feel just sort of about that ebb and flow of the season so far?
Yeah, I mean, we came out of the gates hot. I think the first 10 we were kind of feeling ourselves, and then we found we were starting to string some wins together and getting some confidence. I mean, the last 10 it's been definitely highs and lows for sure. We've won a couple and lost a few more, and I think the biggest thing is you're not going to go through a full season of just highs the whole time. That's just rare. So you're going to have dips, and it's how you respond. So obviously I like the way that we responded last game in Long Island against them, and obviously this team playing them a couple nights ago and getting beat pretty bad in our own building, it doesn't sit well. So we want to try and bring that back to and take it to them tonight. I think that's the biggest thing. You got a divisional game, and you look at the standings, we're pretty tight. So but at the end of the day, you look at the standings, and compared to where we were last year, we just want to get into the hunt. That's the biggest thing. Just trying to run the race and give ourselves a chance to be there.